They're cooking up.
Hey, what going on, man? I'm with my dog, young Breezy, TreBo checking in. Finna chop this shit up, let y'all know what the hell really going on. 40 on pump 4.
I'm from the south. We hold the dough for the bitch at the store. We don't know cause it's courtesy. My little bitch said she want her BBL, but I ain't tryna pay for no surgery. Park the whip by the spot right on Peter Street, but I ain't tryna pay for no burger. We ain't fucking, she eating me constantly, cause I ain't tryna pay for no nursery.
What's going on, world? It's another episode of 40 on Pump 4. I'm your very, very special host, Young Breezy. I'm with another special guest in this bitch. We back in the car. I know it's been a few weeks since we've been in the car, but we back hotboxing. You
Back
did.
in the bitch.
We with a superstar. What's going on, Trey?
Hey, man. TreBo checking in. You know what it is. Westside Atlanta. We here.
Player partner TreBo. I'm so happy to have you. Like, I ran into your manager this past weekend at the streetwear market. He was like, "Hey, bro," he literally pushed up on me. It was like, "Hey, I know you." I'm like, "What's up? What's going on? I know somebody you need to do." I said, "Who?" He said, TreBo. I said, "I know TreBo.
Yeah.
They're my partner, them, for real." Of course, we've been had to set it up. We've been supposed to get locked in, so I'm happy to have you, bro.
Shout out to my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just shit we talk about, like, you know, let people know we about business. We really trying to goddamn get the word out. Let people put this shit in people's face. I think that's the part that I've been missing, so.
Exactly, stepping out, you know what I'm saying? You got the music,
right.
you got the persona, you know what I'm saying? And now it's time to get out there and let folks know what's going on with you, for sure. So look, who you made music for? Like, describe your sound.
To be real with you, I kind of had to mature a little bit when it came to the question, because I used to say the same shit. A lot of niggas say, which is like, everybody sound the same, I sound different. But I feel like that really like half-stepping, you know, cause at the end of the day, just cause them niggas saying the same shit, if they up and you ain't got down where you supposed to be at, or you broke, like, shit, what we really talking about?
Exactly.
You know? So just cause you saying something different don't mean it's some bullshit. So I'ma say for me, I feel like my sound just well blended. You know, I feel like I genuinely just sound better than a lot of these niggas, down to the cadence, the flow, the beat selection, all that.
Pop it, let them know.
Nah, this just real shit. Like, bro, a nigga who know me know, like, when I say some shit like that, I really mean it. Cause my ego and demeanor don't even sit at that level. Like, I'm for real about that one. So that's how I would describe that.
I'm loving it. I feel like you make like cool rap. I've always been a fan of like cool ass rap niggas. Like, not saying that you a rap nigga, but like cool ass, you know what I'm saying? You know that you living just like this.
Exactly.
Whether you was talking about it on camera, whether you was talking about it on the booth, like that was gonna be your life regardless type shit. I could tell, people could tell. I love cool ass rap. It's definitely smoker music.
Very much smoker music.
Definitely bobbed out. You know what I'm saying? Real right now I-20, you know what I'm saying? Midnight. Coming from the club, then put on that TreBo.
Put that TreBo on there and glide to the spot real quick. With
a nice one in the passenger seat. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you made that type of music.
That's how I gotta be. I be telling folks, like, that shit, you gonna get exposed every time. You can't run from whoever it is. You been living like who you living like. So when you put that shit on wax, bro, you better be talking about that shit. Straight like that.
No cap. What was you influenced by? First of all, look, I skipped some, I missed it. Where you from? Let the folks know. Drop a pin.
Man, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight out the Westside with it, man. SWAT, Zone 4, Campbellton Road. You know what I'm saying? All the way to goddamn Martin Luther King, Ashby, all over.
The big one. The real one.
The biggest.
The real Atlanta. Let them know.
For real.
I love that shit. So look, who was you listening to growing up? You know what I'm saying? Who was your favorite? Who were you about the CD for? Because we was buying CDs back in the day. Who you about the CD for?
Shit, I ain't gonna count. I feel like I would really get down catching an ear for everything coming up. Cause my mama, she just a real player for real. So every day of the week, like, okay, we going straight from Jill Scott, the 8-Bar NJG, back to Sade, back to Tilt, you feel me? Like, so a nigga gonna hear everything.
In the same week.
Then I get with my daddy on the east, he listen to goddamn Gucci, Jeezy, Skinny Pimp, shit like that. So I really just came up listening to everything. I don't feel like I had like a real influence, but I do think I remember like when I knew I kind of wanted to be a rapper, when I felt like that shit kind of stood out to me though.
What was that? When was that?
Shit, it was like 3rd grade or some shit. Beach of Hills. That nigga Luda had pulled up to the school.
Ooh.
And the thing is, I don't even remember what he did. He could have performed it, so I don't even remember what he did. I just remember goddamn, after that nigga left, man, all the goddamn mamas in that motherfucker followed that nigga right there to the jail. Cascade. I swear to God. I'm looking at this shit like, damn, bro, like that's some crazy kind of effect.
Power.
The nigga
Yeah, to
got
have
folks.
on like
You feel me?
women.
Yeah,
That
like,
really sparked your interest as a young
I was
nigga.
like, man, that shit was just kind of crazy. I'm like, shit, I want to know what the hell he doing.
That's
For
real.
sure.
That's real. Shout out to that boy Luda. Folks don't understand. I don't know, like, folks they sleep. They don't even understand how big Luda was, bro. That nigga was just as big as fucking T.I., if not fucking big.
It just be people like
He
that.
was way more commercial too,
Man,
like
what?
that
It be folks like that in
huge.
every generation. I think people be forgetting about.
Sleeping on.
Man, for real.
Speaking of sleeping on, we talking about a real one right here. TreBo in this bitch,
TreBo
Being
in this
Real EP. Like, talk about a sleeper. Like, I play that shit anytime I'm playing it with somebody in the car. They like, who the fuck this is? Like, yeah.
They trying to tap in. They wanna know
you
what's
want to
going
know.
on.
Player ass music. Let's talk about it. Being ready. From the name, like, you letting them folks know, like, I've been ready. Y'all
I'm
just
telling
getting
you.
hip to it. Y'all really late.
That's the real, cause it's just one of those things. Like, nigga, when I get around my family and shit, like, it ain't no crazy ass reaction, cause they know that I was really been supposed to been doing this shit just in the bloodline. So that's why when it come to niggas around, they just kind of figuring out. Cause I wasn't rapping in high school.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, nigga had to goddamn draw the EP, and I know that shit. It is what it's supposed to be, cause a lot of people still playing it to this day. And that's the goal, to make that timeless music where a motherfucker gonna tap in year after year. I don't give a fuck what year it is. That shit rhyme cause of quality.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. So was that your debut project?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That was a real one. I love it. It encapped like you fully.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't
A
like
complete
just
project,
one. Yeah, it wasn't
right.
just like one sound. You gave them like everything. What's your favorite song up there?
I'm gonna have to say it's a tie between Mill and Politic.
I'm fucking with Mill.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my favorite one.
Man, that's that
what?
banger. That's that banger for
That
sure.
head
For
knocker
sure.
for real.
You know
I'm
what I'm
moving along, please.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
the one. You seen that around the house, walk around the house, everywhere.
Man,
Like
I knew it as soon as I recorded it, for sure. And I'm like, Politic, I just like that, man. That shit just speak volumes, speak to all the real ones. You know, it's one of the ones you gotta listen to the verses to really understand what I'm talking about, for real.
talk about the production on there. Who you had on there?
Shit, the intro was made by my boy Summer. Shout out to my dog, One Prophet, man. He made that. Then got down Politic, Understand It. That was my own boy 44 Co. And we coming out with an EP at the top of the year, Living Life No Regrets. And then my other boy Kyle 2 Times. You know, his production meant a lot to me because he was on that Hard Body Freestyle.
Yes.
And to be honest, that was probably the first song that
Yes.
niggas kind of was like, alright, like I'm fucking with, bro.
He outside for real.
Yeah,
I remember when that dropped.
Yeah.
That was what you had you and your brother on the cover, right? Yeah, I remember when that dropped.
Yeah.
So this nigga for real. It's time now. It's time. I was
That was
excited.
the first song I had put on all platforms, so niggas kind of respected me a little bit more than just, oh, bro, got some shit on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Folks take you. So like, what is it about? That's funny you say that. What is it about like when your music is on Apple Music now? Like, folks, I don't know, take you more serious. Like, what is it about that? That shit crazy as
To
fuck.
be honest, I used to feel some type of way about it. But when I had to look at it from like a consumer standpoint, I feel like people don't want to listen to nobody that don't feel like taking this shit serious. So back then, it was probably a lot harder to get on all these platforms and shit, but it's so easy and accessible. And you can't even take that stuff. And nigga feel like, bro, you not taking this shit
Right.
serious.
You're not even doing
You
the
don't
work.
even want it for real.
Exactly. You ain't even putting yourself out there for real.
Exactly. So you got to be transparent with your audience and let them folk know what you got going on, so they feel like you ain't bullshitting. Like, man, that nigga cap, not listening to that shit.
Period. You had some singles, were really features. You had some features on a 40 on Pump 4 alumni, 404 Club member.
So
Nico, shout out to Nico the GOAT. You was on two of his projects actually. How did that happen?
shit, shout out to Nico, man, for sure. Really, I was goddamn previewing Mill on somebody Instagram live. It was the night before the project had dropped. Shit, he just hopped on there was like, but this shit hard. Goddamn, we chopped up in the DMs. And since then, like, he told me to pull up to the studio. I push up. And I fuck with Nico because, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of niggas out here. Shit happens, I say that, but a lot of time the conversation be, yo, we gonna get up, do woo, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever.
and it just be on bullshit.
It be on
Just
bullshit,
talking
but, you know, Shot was like, pull up, I pulled up, we did the song, that was that. And he was fucking with it, and then we knew that the vibe was right because we did the next one. everybody been fucking with it.
Oh, so y'all did both of those songs in the same day, or?
Nah, we had did that. We had did that way up like towards the first time when he had dropped that project, and we did the Praying for Peace this summer.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
It was just kind of like, it was crazy that whatever time it was, it really didn't matter. Like, he just, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to goddamn lock in, we locked in.
I love that. I'm fucking with the Praying for Peace. Like, when I first heard that, like I was telling you off camera, I literally had to stop the song and go all the way back to the beginning of your verse. Like, hold the fuck on. Now he didn't just walk this shit like that. Now he just did like, hold on, let me step through real quick. I'm having something to say.
Nah,
like,
for real, I need to get my little 2 cents in there. I had to do it, man.
That's exactly what it felt like. Yeah. That was one of them ones. Like, I was excited. So I know that you're growing. I can hear it. I can feel it. But like, what's next? I know you spoke on it a little bit about the collaborative effort you're doing with your producer. But as a whole, like for you, what do you see your career going?
I'm kind of one of those people who I got to take this shit day by day. Because if I look way too far, I'ma just be overwhelmed. Cause I already I look ahead enough. So I say I really just want to goddamn get to a point where I don't gotta put no box around myself. I don't have to label myself as one title, you know, as an artist for the rest of my life. You know, this is supposed to goddamn kind of break off into other businesses, ventures, and just, you know what I'm saying, really fucking with folks, trying to change some people's lives on a real organic level. You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of, it's a mentality I got where it ain't enough to be a real nigga no more.
Period.
That's just straight up. Cause it's a lot of real niggas that's broke. And it's cool that you got down living by the code and you staying solid, but you can't do nothing for your hood, you can't do nothing for your family like that.
You just said something. You said something powerful right there. It's a lot of real niggas who broke and you ain't doing nothing. You living by the code, but okay, and you know,
go
outside. No, for real.
So it's like, bro, you gotta goddamn want a little bit more for yourself. Like, it's another level to this shit.
What other ventures are you interested in? Like, are you into fashion? Are you into like creative directing?
Shit, I'm just really into money for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want the green faces.
I'm telling you, you know. So I ain't making no bad investments. Whatever I really look into, I'm the type of person gonna do my research. We gonna get into this shit. I'm gonna focus. Some folks that know what they're talking about. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just really see what's next. See what's got down, where the money is.
I'm loving it. Check this out. I want to let y'all know that this episode right here is sponsored by my good partners at Stone Age Lemonade. They got weed infused lemonade. Yes, weed infused lemonade. All different type of flavors. Kiwi, strawberry, raspberry, anything you can fucking think of, they got it. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with my good sponsors at Stone Age. And this is for you, my brother.
Man, I appreciate it.
A nice gift for coming through to the, you know what I'm saying, good HotBox. We support all things, you know what I'm saying, smoking all things weed in this establishment, in this bitch. Look, I want to talk about Westside Da Vinci real